Hey everybody, I'm going to go ahead and jump right into this. So I'll get started with discussing my strengths, skill sets, and knowledge. The first I identified was my flexibility, which I feel has really developed, especially considering my experience at my practicum. I had originally been part of their inpatient unit, but about 3 weeks into my practicum, a hospital actually closed their inpatient unit. So I had to quickly be flexible and kind of fall into my new role there. Another is my interviewing skills. So kind of day-to-day stuff, motivational interviewing techniques with clients, I feel I'm pretty good at, pretty confident in. However, I've also feel like I've developed in my ability to interview key stakeholders or agencies to kind of get an idea of their perspectives, which is really important for needs assessments, which is the third thing that I identified. Prior to Kent School, I hadn't really known what a needs assessment was. But after doing them in a few different of my classes, I feel I've really developed in that area. Areas of growth I identified were my knowledge of policy-related stuff. My policy classes, I feel I did learn a lot in, but I still would like to gain more confidence on that topic. Also, developing relationships and knowledge about other agencies in the community that I'm not familiar with. Professional development. So for my advocacy project, I would like to focus on suicide awareness. I've done projects on suicide awareness in the past. However, it focused on adolescents and teenagers. So for this project, I want to focus on a different population, perhaps veterans or the elderly. And also my evidence-based practice project will help with professional development, which is focused on educating behavioral health nurses on trauma-informed care and practices. And then as far as sources of support, I discussed how synchronous sessions are probably the biggest source of support that I get from peers and instructor because it helps me feel connected to my peers even though the learning environment is solely online. Also, just email and kind of feedback from the professor I find really helpful as well. So I look forward to this course and kind of how it's going to help me with my knowledge and further my social work practice skills.